Hello everybody, I am TheGreatMagnifier, and this is a quick video on pretty much every redstone-based block. So here we go. First we have redstone, the base of redstone, also known as redstone wire. Here we have a lever and the redstone lamp. If you connect it and right click the lever, it will give off an output. Here we have a stone button, and here we have a wooden button. It basically gives off a longer pulse. Here we have a redstone torch. It gives off a forever output. Here we have the same redstone torch. If it's connected like this, you could actually put a signal like that and also invert the signal. Here we have a repeater. Watch my video on that. I'll put a link in the description. It'll make it last longer. So as you can see here, and right click it to change how long it takes, how many ticks. Here we have a hopper. You'll see that I will take those out for now, and you'll see it is connected to the chest. Simply put it in the hopper and it will go through the chest. And here we have a trap chest. You'll see on the side here the lamp turns on, gives off an output, and you'll see it has a red tint on the handle. Here we have a stone pressure plate, basic pressure plate. Here we have a wooden pressure plate. Only difference between the stone and the wood is that the wood is able to give off a signal if there's an item on it. And here we have an iron door, like a regular door, but you cannot right click it. Here we have a piston. As you can see, it can move blocks. This is a not sticky piston. This is a sticky piston. It'll stay with the block. And you see here it has slime on it. Here we have a redstone block. It can be pushed by a piston and gives off an output. As you can see here, it's moved, and when you move it again, it gives off the signal. Here we have a dropper, and if you give a signal, you'll see that it'll drop an item that's in it. And same thing here, it's a dispenser, but it'll also dispense out an item if it is able to do that. Here we have a note block. You hear the sound, and the cool part about it, depending on the block that's under it, it'll change the way it sounds. And right click it to change the sound. Here we have a weighted pressure plate. This is a golden weighted pressure plate. Tongue twister. This is an iron weighted pressure plate, and this works by items. So as you can see here, that gives off the signal. The more items you put on it, the farther the signal goes. And here's the iron pressure plate, but this one requires a lot more items to give off a signal. And here we have the two trap doors. This is a wooden trapdoor, and this is an iron trapdoor. Only difference is that an iron trapdoor can be opened manually, but the iron trapdoor, like the iron door, can only be opened with a redstone signal. Good for keeping things safe. This is a daylight sensor. As you can see, since it's daytime, it gives off a signal. But if I were to set it to night, as you can see, 15,000, it will not give off a signal. Here you have the tripwire. I go on it, and this is good for traps. As you can see, it'll give off an output on the sides. And of course, here we have TNT. As you can see, it explodes, but this is obsidian, so it cannot be broken. And here is a comparator. So here it is. It's pretty complex, but if you understand it, it can actually be pretty simple. Basically, it'll pass through, give off a signal. But as you can see, I have levers on the side. If this signal is more than the signal on the side, it'll go through. So for example, as you can see here, this redstone block has 15 power, 14 power. You can see it on the side, the right, on the side that says Minecraft redstone wire. Under the north, you'll see power. Now it's 12. This is 11, and this is also 11. It'll go through it. So here, these two will be the same when it goes through a comparator. Now, keeping that in mind, if this is more than the 11, as you can see, this is, when it goes through, this is 14. Since this side is bigger, it will not go through the comparator. Now if I do it farther, it'll go through the comparator, because this one is 11, this one is 11, they're the same. So since they're the same, or less. If this one's less or the same, it'll go through. And then subtractive mode, basically all it does, it'll subtract this side from this side. If I were to turn this lever off, then turn this lever on, you'll see that the one when it goes through, that's 14. Now, when I turn this lever on, you'll see this is 15, 14, 13. This one is 11. So it'll subtract the 14 from the 11, and you'll see it goes here, 3, 2, 1. So it'll give off a 3 output. And that's basically the comparator. Of course, there are also many other functions that it can do. It's actually a pretty useful block when it comes to redstone, complex redstone. You'll see a lot of redstoners use it. And finally, here is command block. Put in commands. There are many commands. As you can see, is day. It's already day, so that's pretty useless right now. But when given a signal, it'll run the command. So that's good if you know what commands are, and I'll explain that in a future video. But for now, thank you all for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this and other types of videos. And share the video if you have friends that don't have a clue what redstone is. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.